Good. So we're just going to roll right through some easy movements and get the body moving, okay? If you haven't been part of Body Tuning Live before, what we're going to be showing today is a sample of some of the exercises we use on our online streaming classes. And today I'm going to stick mostly to the gentle movements, but we do offer a higher energy class that will break up a little bit of a sweat. But today is mostly a recovery class and preparing my body to eat dinner tonight. We'll try to keep the back fairly straight as you do this, tipping forwards in the chair and rocking back. Try to sense the weight shifting into the legs and out of the legs. Try to notice how pushing down with the feet helps you come back upright. Most of our body tuning classes have a breath component to it also. So for now, we're going to try to work on lengthening our exhales. So you can breathe in as much as you want, or as fast as or slow as you want. But on the exhale, let's try to use some kind of audible noise and extend the exhale as long as is comfortable, okay? So as I'm doing this easy rocking exercise, I'm breathing. Let's keep the same breathing as we develop into a rotation pattern. Right, bring a little shake into the legs. Here's a great angle. You can really see how the meat on my thighs flaps back and forth. And you can see that the muscles are quite relaxed in my legs. And by shaking the knees, I can kind of passively massage the tissues in my legs. I don't like to waste time, so I'll also spend a little time working on the coordination in my body by doing these easy shoulder rolls at the same time. All right, let's return very quickly to our easy rocking pattern. As we continue to dip in and out of the movement, let's take our hands and start to tap on the upper chest, just below the collarbone. This helps relieve some of the tension in the chest muscles and give you more of the open feeling here. It also stimulates the upper lobes of the lung and the upper ribs, which are directly tied to the muscles in our neck, especially when we've been sitting for too long and the breath starts to rise into the body and we start to breathe what most people consider to be a shallow breath. This tends to rack up tension in the front of the chest and shoulders. So by breathing easy and rocking, we can help reduce some of this stress in the body. Here's an interesting trick that we went over in one of the body-mind classes. Have you ever noticed that when you look with your eyes, your head tends to get dragged along with it? When you look down, we tend to look down. Or when we shift the eyes to the left, it tends to drag our head. We tend to look where we're looking. But this is a problem for us now when we're inside using tablets or reading books or watching TV. It's much more beneficial for us to be able to separate the eyes from the movement of the head. Try this funny exercise. As you turn the head one direction, look the other direction. And as you pan back across, move the eyes in opposition. If your reflexes are particularly tied together, you'll notice that it's either very hard to move the eyes in opposition or your neck starts to fight and tries to follow the eyes. See if you can go back and forth a few times and separate this reflex. Try the up-down directions now, looking up with the head as you scan down with the eyes, then looking up with the eyes as you scan down with the head. Let's try this a few times together before we move to a standing position to loosen the body further. Oop, I got caught there for a second. Great, if you found that one interesting, I have plenty more tricks like that. Let's take a look at some of our standing exercises now. Here we start to shake the body. Try to get movement throughout the body. I do an easy shaking in the arms and a light bouncing in the knees. This is a really great basic pattern for stimulating the blood flow throughout the body. It's very low stress, it tends to loosen the shoulders, and it creates a little bit of movement in the organs, which is what I want to prepare myself for dinner tonight. One of the other techniques I like to do to take care of my lymphatic system is a percussive type of massage. So as we're bouncing up and down, we can also start to beat on the body, particularly in the stomach area, inner thighs, and under the armpits. These are the major places where the lymphatic vessels come together. And stimulating these areas with percussion will help open up the lymphatic system so that as we pump the muscles through exercise, we get a more full body circulation beyond just the cardiovascular circulation. Take a second now to scrub the legs as if you were washing them in the shower. Great, give them one big shake out to the sides, kick a little bit left and right. And now come back to neutral and sense how the legs feel very much more alive after stimulating them even on the superficial level. Let's continue to shake our bodies and kick out the legs. From the side, it looks like this. Easy, lazy kicking. I try to pretend that I'm flicking off my sandal at the beach. We can start to play with the movement, turning in and out. Now inwards. Notice how I continue to shake my hands out as I move, trying to get a full body effect in as little time as possible. Every movement is gentle, but together we're creating a large circulatory effect for the body. Let's use the same tricks on our arms now, rubbing down the arms as if we were in the shower, especially the underside of the arm where the lymph vessels come through. Great. Let's start to develop a little bit more circulation, pumping up and down with light hopping. Keep the movement very light and don't try to get particularly airborne. Only feel the weight come off of the feet and then re-enter the feet. Notice how the body rotates from side to side. Great, let's start to slow the movement down and develop a shimmy in the chest. This shimmy movement we're going to try to maintain while we add some complexity to the arrangement. As the chest shimmies, we're going to use this as a tool to loosen ourselves as we go down into a back bend and stretch. Go very slowly and find just the first moment of restriction. When you find the first piece of tension, simply shimmy there, trying to sense your entire body, and slowly roll up. It's important when you do these exercises to try to conceive the entire body at one time in your mind. While you'll still get benefit without using this mental technique, trying to scan your body in entirety from the inside is the fastest way to build a better mind-body connection. Going down slowly, shimmying, feeling the feet and knees and the spine and the head, the arms, shoulders, all at the same time. And let's open up the stance a little bit and get some swing going from side to side. We can dip into the middle, trying to create a pendulum effect for the arms. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. As we build momentum, we can start to make a full circle with the arms. Swinging a few times again, building momentum. This is an interesting exercise that helps you connect the feet to the arms and the upper body. The goal here is to try to use the legs to create the upward momentum for the arms. We don't want to simply stand here and rock the arms up and down. This is not the point. The point is to connect the body from head to toe. And as we feel the momentum transfer into and out of the legs, now when I swing big, I feel this comes from my feet as well as my arms. Similar as if you were going to jump into the air. Right? You would use both the arms and the body for momentum. Let's continue to swing the arms in and out, beating on the body. Well, let's take the same type of pattern, but add some rotation to it. Swinging the arms fairly firmly into the lower back, especially trying to hit the lower ribs. Start to push the air out of the body. Great, let's take some more light shimming of the chest, and let's loosen the spine up further by following this pattern down and up again a few more times. Use as little force as possible during this part of the movement. Great. Let's work a little bit more on the face and neck now. As we come to starting to cool the body down, we'll simply move the head in a teeter-tottering motion. Again, lengthening the breath outwards. Now attempt to swim upwards towards the ceiling in a snake-like motion. Here the effort is similar, but now try and go upwards. Right, before I was teeter-tottering more to the sides, now my internal direction is more upwards. Good, brushing off some of the tension as we gently stretch from side to side. Try to use the hand as if it were somebody else's hand, and try to sense the hand through the shoulder muscles. Rather than sensing the shoulder through the hand, you must really focus your mind's awareness to inhabit the skin above the neck. So when you touch it, it almost feels like somebody else's hand touching you. In this way, we can receive touch by ourselves. It's quite a bit easier to try to feel the shoulder as if you are the hand. That's more natural for us. But it doesn't yield as good results for this purpose. Okay, let's pay attention to the jaw and tongue now. Okay, just sliding the jaw from side to side. Keep the neck shimmying lightly. The breath is long. Chewing in the air now. We can take our fists and find this area along the jaw and just do easy massage here. Really not pushing hard, not trying to change the world in one day, just providing touch. And we can use the same technique of trying to sense the hand through the jaw rather than trying to sense the jaw through the hand. Good. Now slowly opening the mouth while you peel the hands in and down. Let's repeat that, extending into the neck as we fall off of the jaw. Continue the pressure into the neck, peeling down as you look up. Good, so these are some of our exercises that we've been offering on our live streaming service, which you can find at, you can get signups at live.bodytuning.us. We'll also be posting information about signups and our classes all over the place in the comments of this video. On our YouTube page, you can find several examples of full version classes, which are usually half an hour. And there's also information on our website, nyphysicaltherapist.com. Okay, so that's going to conclude our free afternoon body tuning session today. I hope that you got some benefit out of these ideas and that I hope you're also getting some good cardiovascular work somewhere else. But if you want to become more deep inside of your body and try to heal on a different level and create intense circulation on all cellular levels, then this is what I'm trying to teach people online, how to really take care of their body, not in an exercise way, but in a therapeutic and well-being type of way. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you soon.